inside the billionaire life of the world's most mysterious leader, Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un isn't just a political powerhouse. He's one of the world's richest presidents, living a life of unimaginable luxury while ruling North Korea with an iron grip. He is among the rare billionaires whose wealth is matched by both fear and fascination, blending absolute control with an opulent lifestyle that stuns the world. When it comes to extravagant spending, Kim ranks among the elites. Like many billionaires, he has indulgent habits, but his take luxury to an entirely different level. One of his greatest passions, fine drinks and gourmet dining, on a scale that would make even the wealthiest blush. Kim Jong-un's love for premium alcohol is legendary. Among his favorites is French Bordeaux wine, considered one of the finest in the world. But for Kim, it's not just about savoring a glass or two. He once reportedly downed 10 bottles in a single night. The price, a jaw-dropping sum that even most billionaires would think twice about. And that's just the beginning. Every year, Kim is said to spend a staggering $30 million on alcohol alone, a collection that goes far beyond wine, featuring rare spirits and top-tier liquors imported from the world's most exclusive distilleries. These aren't just for personal indulgence. Kim's feasts and parties are the stuff of legend, where only the most exquisite drinks are served to his inner circle. But what pairs best with a $10,000 bottle of wine, the world's most luxurious food? Kim spares no expense in flying in premium delicacies from across the globe. His personal favorites include Kobe beef, Japan's prized ultra-marbled steak that melts in the mouth. He's also known to indulge in Iranian caviar, a delicacy so rare and expensive that it's often reserved for royalty. And for a touch of sweetness, Chinese melons, fruits so prized for their flavor that they're considered a symbol of luxury in Asia. For most people, these foods are once-in-a-lifetime experiences, if they can afford them at all. For Kim Jong-un, they're just another meal. His billionaire lifestyle isn't just about wealth. It's a statement of power, excess, and a world of privilege far removed from the struggles of his people. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the billionaire empire of Kim Jong-un, where luxury knows no bounds. Kim Jong-un's billionaire indulgences, a taste for the unimaginable. Kim Jong-un's extravagant lifestyle doesn't stop at fine wines and lavish feasts. His taste for luxury extends into some of the most unusual and extravagant cravings imaginable. Among them, a deep obsession with Swiss cheese. Ever since his time studying in Switzerland as a teenager, Kim developed a love for Emmental cheese, a rich and creamy delicacy famous for its distinctive holes. But rather than relying on imports, he wanted North Korea to produce it itself. To achieve this, he sent top North Korean officials to European culinary schools to master the art of cheesemaking, an effort that, by all accounts, failed spectacularly. Undeterred, in 2016 alone, Kim reportedly spent $70,000 on imported Italian cheese, ensuring he never had to go without. But cheese isn't his only international craving. That same year, he spent nearly $60,000 on Brazilian coffee, proving his love for one of the world's most prized and luxurious brews. For Kim, even a simple morning cup of coffee must be nothing short of perfection. Kim's fascination with high-end beauty. Kim's indulgence in luxury isn't limited to food and drink. Surprisingly, he is also known for his passion for premium beauty products, particularly high-end German perfumes and cosmetics, some of the most exclusive and meticulously crafted in the world. These aren't your everyday collagens and creams. German perfumes are legendary for their sophistication, longevity, and masterful scent compositions, each bottle a fusion of art and science, designed for those with an uncompromising taste for luxury. Kim's collection reportedly includes some of the most prestigious and rare fragrances, ones typically reserved for the global elite. To him, these aren't just scents, they are symbols of power, status, and refined elegance. But Kim doesn't stop at perfumes. He has a deep appreciation for German skincare and cosmetics, celebrated for their precision, cutting-edge formulations, and use of premium natural ingredients. From luxury anti-aging serums and moisturizers to top-tier grooming essentials, Kim spares no expense in curating a flawless, commanding appearance. His grooming routine is a statement. Power isn't just exercised, it's meticulously presented. For Kim Jong-un, every detail of his lifestyle is a testament to his pursuit of absolute luxury. Whether it's a $10,000 bottle of wine a rare imported cheese, or an exclusive fragrance crafted for royalty. His extravagant taste reflects a life lived on a scale beyond imagination. And in his world, luxury isn't just about indulgence, it's about control, dominance, and the image of an untouchable leader. Stay tuned as we uncover more jaw-dropping secrets of Kim Jong-un's billionaire empire. Kim Jong-un's lavish empire, palaces, private islands, and a life of unimaginable luxury. Kim Jong-un's obsession with extravagance doesn't stop at beauty products or fine dining. It extends to the very places he calls home. While millions of North Koreans struggle for basic necessities, their leader resides in a network of 17 opulent palaces, each a fortress of power, luxury, and secrecy. These aren't just residences. They are high-security compounds designed to protect the dictator while providing every conceivable comfort. At the heart of his grand collection is the Ryang residence, also known as Residence Number 55. His primary palace and the ultimate symbol of his rule. Built in 1983 under his father Kim Jong-il's reign, this sprawling estate is a blend of indulgence and survivalist engineering, crafted to withstand war and assassination attempts. A palace fit for a supreme leader and a battlefield. Beneath the palace lies a massive underground bunker capable of sheltering Kim in case of an attack. Reinforced with layers of security, it is designed to function as a wartime command center, ensuring he can maintain control even under siege. Above ground, layers of electrified fences, hidden minefields, and armed guards make infiltration nearly impossible. But behind this fortress-like exterior is a world of sheer excess. The Ryang residence is rumored to feature a 1,000-seat private cinema, allowing Kim to enjoy Hollywood blockbusters and global films in complete solitude, on a scale larger than most public theaters. Beyond the movie screen, the palace is said to have state-of-the-art spas, extravagant banquet halls, and vast entertainment rooms, ensuring the supreme leader's every whim is met in absolute comfort. Kim Jong-un's private islands, the Ibiza of North Korea. Kim's extravagance isn't confined to land. He also possesses a secret private island, a retreat often described as North Korea's Ibiza. Hidden from the eyes of the public, this island serves as a paradise for the elite, where foreign sympathizers, high-ranking officials, and Kim's closest circle indulge in luxury far removed from the hardships faced by ordinary citizens. Lavish villas, pristine beaches, and exclusive entertainment make it the ultimate getaway, reserved for those Kim seeks to reward or control. But this island isn't just about pleasure. It's a calculated tool for power. By inviting military generals, government officials, and trusted allies to experience its indulgences, Kim strengthens their loyalty. When the supreme leader provides access to unmatched luxury, who would dare betray him? Power, loyalty, and extravagance. Kim's influence isn't just maintained through fear. It's bought with unimaginable wealth. To secure loyalty, he showers elite officials with lavish gifts. Luxury cars, accumulation, from Rolls-Royces to Mercedes-Benz, rare jewelry, diamonds, gold, and high-end watches, expensive artwork and designer goods. For Kim, loyalty isn't earned, it's ensured through privilege. Those who stand by his side are rewarded with a taste of his world, while those who step out of line risk losing everything. A world of luxury, built on the struggles of millions. While Kim dines on Kobe beef, sips on Bordeaux wine, and escapes to his private island, his people struggle to find food, medicine, and basic necessities. His vast empire of palaces, secret hideaways, and billion-dollar indulgences tells a story of one man's pursuit of unchecked luxury, all while his nation endures unimaginable hardship. Kim Jong-un doesn't just live like a billionaire. He lives like a king in a land of suffering, his rule cemented not just by military force, but by a wealth-fueled grip on power that few can escape. And in his world, extravagance isn't just a lifestyle, it's a strategy for absolute control. Kim Jong-un's $60 million collection and his luxurious life at sea. Kim Jong-un's obsession with luxury isn't limited to palaces and private islands. It extends to a jaw-dropping car collection worth over $60 billion. While most world leaders settle for a modest fleet of official vehicles, Kim takes extravagance to the next level with over 100 high-end cars, each carefully chosen not just for status, but for power and security. A fleet of power. Kim's 100 luxury cars, from Rolls-Royces and Mercedes-Benz S-Class, sedans to Range Rovers and Autos, every car in Kim's collection serves a purpose. These aren't just symbols of wealth, they're strategic assets, reinforcing his image as an untouchable ruler. His absolute favorite, Mercedes-Benz. More than just a car brand, Mercedes represents unmatched prestige, security, and craftsmanship, a combination that perfectly aligns with Kim's carefully curated image. One of the crown jewels of his collection is the Mercedes Maybach 600, an armored masterpiece worth $1.07 million. This is no ordinary luxury car. It's a rolling fortress. Built to withstand gunfire, explosions, and potential assassination attempts, it allows Kim to travel in supreme comfort and absolute safety. But his fleet doesn't stop with the Maybach. Among the rumored gems in his collection, Lamborghinis, for showcasing speed, power, and extravagance. Range Rovers, ideal for rugged off-road travel and grand public appearances. Mercedes-Benz S-Class, the epitome of sophistication, fit for a supreme ruler. Every car in his fleet isn't just for transportation, it's an extension of his authority, a rolling reminder of his grip on power. Kim's luxury on the high seas, a floating palace worth $7 million. Kim's taste for grandeur isn't confined to land. His extravagance extends to the open seas, where he commands a fleet of luxury yachts. At the heart of his maritime empire is a breathtaking 100-meter super yacht, often compared to those owned by the world's wealthiest billionaires. Estimated to be worth $7 million, this yacht isn't just about luxury, it's a symbol of ultimate power. Imagine multiple decks, a private movie theater, a helipad, and lavish dining areas, all floating in pristine waters, designed for both official meetings and private indulgence. This vessel serves as Kim's personal retreat, where he can entertain high-ranking officials, foreign dignitaries, or simply escape from the demands of ruling a nation. But Kim doesn't stop at just one yacht. He owns several smaller luxury vessels, allowing him to slip away from public view whenever he desires. Whether it's a quick getaway or a leisurely cruise along North Korea's coast, these yachts offer him the freedom to enjoy the high seas on his own terms. Luxury without limits. If you thought Kim Jong-un's fleet of luxury cars and private yachts was the peak of his extravagance, think again. The North Korean leader doesn't just live in opulence on land and sea. He takes it to the skies with his fleet of private jets, turning air travel into a statement of power, prestige, and limitless wealth. A fleet fit for a supreme leader. Most world leaders rely on official government planes, but for Kim, one jet simply isn't enough. His private collection of aircraft ranges from Soviet-era giants to sleek modern jets, all customized for his absolute comfort and security. At the heart of his collection is the Il-62, a massive four-engine aircraft from the Cold War era. More than just a relic of history, this behemoth can fly up to 10,000 km without refueling, allowing Kim to travel across the world without a single stop. Imagine being able to cross continents in a flying fortress designed to carry military leaders and heads of state. That's the kind of power Kim commands in the air. But that's not his only prized jet. He also owns a Ukrainian-made Antonov An-148, a sleek, modern aircraft fitted with state-of-the-art security, luxurious interiors, and private quarters. It's a flying palace, ensuring that Kim never has to sacrifice comfort, whether he's traveling across North Korea or beyond its borders. Kim has private runways, built right next to his palaces. That means he can step off his jet and walk straight into luxury without ever setting foot in a public airport. It's the kind of privilege only a ruler with absolute control can afford. The $8 million watch collects timepieces of power. But Kim's obsession with luxury isn't just about how he travels. It's also about what he wears. While most people check the time on their phones or wear an affordable watch, Kim does it in the most extravagant way possible, with a collection worth over $8 million. On his wrist, you'll often find some of the world's most exclusive and expensive watches. His collection includes Vacheron Constantin, a brand synonymous with craftsmanship, often adorned with gold and diamonds. Patek Philippe, the ultimate status symbol, so rare and valuable that owning one is a sign of untouchable wealth. Rolex IYC precision timepieces built for those who live by power, influence, and perfection. Some of these watches start at $3,000, but others are worth a jaw-dropping $160,000. The price of a luxury car or an entire house. A single Patek Philippe on his wrist could fund several hospitals, schools, or feed entire villages in North Korea for months. But that's not how Kim chooses to spend his fortune. For Kim, these watches are more than just fashion accessories. They're statements of dominance. Every time he raises his wrist, it's a reminder that he can afford the finest things in the world while millions in his country struggle to survive. The contrast is staggering. While ordinary North Koreans fight hunger and isolation, their leader flaunts his wealth, one six-figure timepiece at a time. A life without limits. Kim Jong-un's lifestyle is not just about luxury, it's about control. Whether he's cruising in an armored Maybach, soaring through the skies in a private jet, or flexing his $8 million watch collection, every detail of his life is a carefully crafted display of power. And believe it or not, his obsession with extravagance doesn't end here. If you thought jets, yachts, and watches were enough, just wait until you hear about his prized horses. Because even his passion for horseback riding is drenched in wealth and status. Among his many extravagant interests, his deep attachment to purebred Russian stallions stands out as a symbol of his opulent lifestyle. These majestic creatures, known for their strength, grace, and pedigree, hold a special place in Kim's world. One such stallion reportedly set him back an eye-watering $8,000, a price tag that highlights his desire for nothing but the best. But Kim doesn't stop at just one or two horses. He has amassed an impressive stable of around 150 horses, collectively valued at millions of dollars. Each horse is meticulously cared for, showcasing their glossy coats and elegant strides, a testament to their elite breeding and the resources invested in them. These horses aren't merely animals. They are living symbols of power, prestige, and control. Owning such a vast and valuable collection sends a clear message. Kim Jong-un is a man who spares no expense in pursuit of his passions. Horses have always been associated with royalty and status, and Kim's collection is no different. Imagine the sprawling stables, the sound of hooves echoing on perfectly manicured grounds, and the sight of these incredible animals grazing in luxury. For Kim, this is more than a hobby. It's a statement. It's a way to show the world that his reach extends even into the equestrian world, where only the finest will do. His attachment to these magnificent creatures is more than just about wealth. It reflects a fascination with strength, beauty, and tradition. The bond between man and horse has long been a symbol of leadership and power, and Kim's stable reinforces it. Each horse in his collection tells a story of luxury, dominance, and a relentless pursuit of the extraordinary. In Kim's world, even his horses are a reflection of his larger-than-life persona, making his passion for these creatures yet another captivating facet of his opulent lifestyle. But horses aren't the only thing Kim enjoys. His favorite pastime is something a little more leisurely: golf. This sport is a family affair, following in the footsteps of his father, who was said to have once achieved an astonishing 11 holes in one during a single round. That's not just impressive. That's the kind of skill that makes golf look easy, even to those who've never swung a club in their lives. Kim shares this passion with a select group of his elite inner circle, playing on a course that has been specially designed and developed just for him and his closest companions. It's a place where only the wealthiest and most influential are invited, where they can play around without the distractions of the outside world. The cost of creating this golf course is a staggering $5 million, with an additional $500,000 spent each year just to maintain it. That's a lifestyle of luxury that only a few can even imagine. Kim Jong-un is not just a powerful dictator. He's also incredibly rich. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Kim Jong-un's net worth was estimated at $5 billion. How did Kim Jong-un amass such extraordinary wealth? His passive fortune isn't built from running businesses or making smart investments like most billionaires. Instead, Kim's money comes from secret sources and shady activities. To make sure no one can touch his wealth, Kim spreads his money across secret accounts around the world. This allows him to keep spending on luxuries without worrying about international sanctions or freezes on his assets. He keeps his fortune hidden in bank accounts all over the world, in places like Central America, Europe, and Asia, and uses fake names to stay under the radar. These hidden accounts let him live a life of luxury compared to the masses who can barely survive. The ways Kim makes his money are far from ordinary. The majority of his money reportedly comes from the country's dealings. North Korea is said to secretly sell weapons to countries that are under international sanctions, earning millions from illegal arms deals. Then there's cybercrime. North Korea has some of the most skilled hackers in the world. These hackers have reportedly stolen millions of dollars from banks, businesses, and even cryptocurrency exchanges. In one infamous case, they were behind the 2017 WannaCry ransomware attack that caused chaos worldwide. On top of that, North Korea is said to be deeply involved in the black market, smuggling fake money, illegal substances, and rare resources like gold and coal to bring in cash. The Kim family has also been accused of stealing directly from their own country. It is alleged that, for decades, they've taken national resources and used state money to fund their extravagant lives. China, North Korea's main ally, also sends aid in the form of food, fuel, and money to keep the country afloat. But instead of helping the people, much of this aid allegedly ends up in Kim's pockets, further boosting his wealth and power. The Kim dynasty, which has ruled North Korea since 1948, was infamous for its obsession with luxury. Kim Jong-un and his family live like royalty, enjoying grand palaces, private jets, and rare imported goods. The stark contrast between Kim's lifestyle and that of ordinary North Koreans is shocking. Kim Jong-un's lifestyle might be under constant scrutiny, but very little is known about the mystery surrounding his family, especially his wife and children. Behind the high walls of power and the lavish life he leads, the details of Kim's personal life remain mostly hidden from the public. The first official confirmation of Kim's marriage came through North Korean state media, which revealed for the first time that Kim was married to Ri Sol-ju, a woman who was believed to be in her early 20s at the time of their marriage. Before the announcement, Ri had been seen accompanying Kim Jong-un at several public appearances, but no one truly knew her identity or role. There are even rumors that Kim's father, Kim Jong-il, had rushed the marriage between Kim Jong-un and Ri after he suffered a stroke in 2008. It is said that the couple married in 2009. A year later, in 2010, they had their first child, but this too was kept under wraps, with the child's identity remaining a secret from the outside world. The world continued to be curious about the mysterious private lives of Kim Jong-un and his family, but it wasn't until 2013, when Dennis Rodman, the former NBA player, visited North Korea that more details began to surface. During his visit, Rodman reported that the couple had a second child, a daughter named Jue. This little girl would become another piece in the puzzle of Kim Jong-un's private world, fueling curiosity about the next generation of North Korea's ruling family. But the intrigue doesn't stop with Jue. South Korean intelligence sources suggested that Kim Jong-un and Ri Sol-ju had a third child, a daughter born in February 2017. Though official reports on this have been scarce, details about this third child remain largely unknown. Despite Kim Jong-un's vast wealth and extravagant lifestyle, his family remains a well-kept secret. The public rarely sees or hears anything about them. However, on the 18th of November 2022, a rare moment in North Korean history occurred when Kim Jong-un was seen alongside his young daughter Jue as they reviewed key military arsenals. This marked the first time the world witnessed the two together in such a powerful setting, sparking intense speculation. In a country where power has always been passed down through a strict male-dominated lineage, seeing Kim's daughter by his side was not just surprising, it was a bold, almost unprecedented act. Just a few weeks later, they appeared again, this time at a gathering with missile scientists, further fueling rumors that Kim Jong-un may be grooming Jue as his heir. If true, this would represent a massive departure from the deeply rooted patriarchal hierarchy that has defined North Korean leadership for decades. Jue's presence in these high-profile settings was no accident. It seemed clear that Kim Jong-un was preparing her for something much larger. She wasn't just tagging along, she was being introduced to the intricate workings of the military and state apparatus. As she passed and the world began to wonder, could she eventually take over the reins of power from her father? This speculation became even more intense as Jue continued to appear beside her father at various public events, giving the impression that she was being positioned as the next leader of North Korea. If Kim Jong-un truly intends for Jue to follow in his footsteps, she won't just inherit control over the nation, she would also gain access to the family's immense wealth. This includes Kim Jong-un's prized possessions, a collection of luxury items, from the most exclusive cars and yachts to vast amounts of gold and rare artifacts. Kim's wealth, accumulated from state-controlled assets, international dealings, and illicit activities, could become her treasure trove, setting her up for immense power both within North Korea and in the global arena. With this wealth, Jure could take the country in directions previously unimaginable, expanding her family's influence and securing its hold on power for generations to come.